Ariadne, small for her 7 years, stood on a stool beside the sink, the chipped porcelain cool against her cheek. Tonight was the night. Tonight, she would wash the dishes, just like Mama. She'd watched Mama countless times, her hands moving with a practiced grace, the soapy water swirling, the dishes gleaming afterwards. Ariadne imagined herself, a miniature reflection of her mother, efficient and calm. She pumped the soap dispenser once, twice, 3 times a generous squirt of bubbly liquid that foamed instantly in the warm water. It smelled like sunshine and lemons, a scent Ariadne loved. She dipped in a plate, then another, each one quickly coated in a thick layer of suds. Soon, the sink overflowed, a frothy mountain of bubbles cascading onto the countertop, then spreading across the floor. Ariadne giggled, a nervous, high-pitched sound. The kitchen transformed into a wonderland of shimmering foam. The light caught the bubbles, transforming them into iridescent spheres. It was magical, a playful chaos. She felt a prickle of fear as the bubbles spread further, but the fear was quickly overshadowed by the sheer delight of it all. The sound of approaching footsteps broke the spell. Mama entered the kitchen, her eyes widening slightly at the sight of the bubbly explosion. Ariadne braced herself for a scolding, expecting a sharp reprimand. Instead, Mama smiled. "Oh, Ariadne," she said, her voice soft and warm. "You used a little too much soap, didn't you?" Ariadne nodded, her eyes shining with a mixture of guilt and pride. Mama chuckled, a low, comforting sound. "It's all right, my little helper," she said, her hand gently resting on Ariadne's shoulder. "It was an accident. We all make mistakes. We'll clean this up together, and next time, we'll use a little less soap. But look at this," Mama added, pointing at the shimmering bubbles. "It's quite beautiful, isn't it?" Together, mother and daughter cleaned up the soapy mess, the laughter echoing through the kitchen, a counterpoint to the gentle swish of the sponge. Ariadne felt a wave of relief wash over her, the fear replaced by a comforting warmth. She learned that day that sometimes mistakes weren't the end of the world, and that even a kitchen covered in bubbles could be a source of shared joy and laughter. As she helped her mother dry the last plate, Ariadne knew that she would never forget her first time washing dishes, a lesson learned not just in cleaning, but in the boundless love and forgiveness of her mother.